Welcome back. Do remember, all our top stories can be found on our website. That's channelstv.com and on youtube.com/channelsweb. Log on to m.channelstv.com to see us live on your mobile device. You can also download the Channels TV app for Android, iOS, and Windows phones from their respective stores. Besides the news and updates, the Channels TV app has an eyewitness feature. We encourage you to use it to share those pictures, videos, or news of happenings around you. Just install the app, then tap and swipe to reveal the eyewitness menu and follow the instructions. To the northwestern region of the country, the Kaduna State Command of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency has arrested 9 suspected drug addicts and peddlers and seized illicit drugs worth over 30 million naira in Zaria. Parading the suspects before journalists at the command's headquarters in Kaduna, the state commander, Samuel Azige, says the suspects were arrested during a raid on their hideouts where they stored the illicit drugs in a warehouse. According to him, preliminary investigations show that the suspects stored the cartons of banned tramadol drug weighing over 500 grams inside a warehouse from where they sell them to ready buyers.
We recovered about 15 tons of tramadol in Zaria. I'm happy to know that you were there. You covered that event when we paraded the drugs and the suspects. Now, our searchlight has continued to remain in that place because the quantity of that drugs had made us to be very, very suspicious. And this time again, we still discovered this same drug in that particular place, which means these people have used that place as their permanent warehouse where they continue to store illegal drugs. And you should remember that this particular drug, Optalidol, is expired drug and also is also completely banned by the World Health Organization. Yet this man brought this thing and continued to sell it to people. And this, of course, for people that use it, their health condition is going to be aggravated. Arrested at drug joints based on information that we received. Some of them from Panteka, some from Army Transfer, some from other drug joints within the locality in Kaduna here. So I want to appeal to our youth to avoid drug joints and to avoid drugs entirely.
Another seizure, this time in the southwest. Members of the 4 containers of cigarettes falsely declared as millet have been intercepted by the Customs Command at Apapa Port in Lagos. The controller of the command revealed that the cargo imported from China had not been certified by any control agency in Nigeria.
It's the second set of large cargoes intercepted by the Apapa Port Customs Command over false declaration in the last 1 month. A recent development is the seizure of these containers declared as millet. Upon examination, the cargo is discovered to be packs of cigarettes, all products of China.
At the trader zone, the manifest was seen to be reading cigarette, while the declaration by the agent was on millet. This agent, or the porter, when he sensed that custom has placed a lot on it, decided to resort to the shipping company to transmit another manifest. On this manifest, we have a different name of consignee, a different name of the product, description of goods, and of course, they prepare a new format and a par.
The comptroller, however, handed down a warning to erring importers and agents.
The service will no longer condone any issue of false declaration. And we, as the CGC has already said, we are going to invoke the relevant section of SEMA to ensure that those who perpetrate this evil, apart from being the goods being seized and forfeited to the federal government, they will also be prosecuted in the court of law.
For now, the agent is in custody and investigation has commenced to uncover the trail and bring the culprit to justice.
And staying with stories concerning tackling illegality, also in the southwest, men of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, Lagos State Command, have arrested 2 men suspected to be illegally dealing in petroleum products. The 2 men were arrested at their place of operation at number 22 Jimo Dutola Street in Surulere on October the 15th. Items discovered from the premises include 6 drums of unknown chemicals, 8 drums of 14 gallons of 25 liters of suspected adulterated AGO known as diesel, 6 pumping machines, amongst other items.
Assistant surveillance, we were able to arrest this suspect at a very, very hard hour, getting involved in suspected adulteration of AGO, which we call diesel. So our preliminary investigation showed that what they are into is illegal adulteration. Because basically before you can do anything mixed up, there must be appropriate license from the appropriate agency, DPR, NMPC as the case may be. When we ask for this license, both the storage license they don't have, both the other mixing to operate that way they don't have, and that is why they are here. And the DPR has been informed accordingly. 2 we have here, they claim there is somebody who is the owner of that business. And our own thinking is that definitely they've been arrested. Since they've been arrested, the owner of the business, if he has all his papers in order, will have come out. They'll come and see my original papers. DPR has approved my papers to do storage and to do trading in this aspect, but we have not seen anybody since then.
Elsewhere, to the southeastern region, the workers of the Federal Medical Center, Owerri, Imo State, have staged a protest over an alleged plan to reinstate a former boss of the medical facility. The workers have demanded that Mrs. Angela Owakwem step aside over alleged financial misappropriation while overseeing the affairs of the institution. The workers, who trooped out in large numbers, explained that since the medical director was asked to step aside, there's been peace at the center. They warned that any attempt to return her to that position will result in more crisis.
No to this illegal means of trying to smuggle Madam Angela Owakwem to Federal Medical Center Owerri, and we are reiterated on our stand that we are not going to take these vices. We are saying no to it. In short, we don't want Angela Owakwem back to Federal Medical Center Owerri. There has been peace in this center. As you can see, normalcy has been restored to this center before now. Until this morning when we got the news, we are not on strike. We are only gathered here this particular afternoon to tell the general public that bringing Angela Owakwem with intention to bring down the justice of this particular nation, Nigeria, is not a welcome development by all the staff. Now we want the Ministry of Health and the federal government to know that we...
You're watching news across Nigeria. Coming up, the House of Reps asked for more provision to be made for the Nigerian Air Force in the budget. Please stay with us.